Carvana fights back, pressure to ease the EV tax credit rule, the updated Honda CR-V hybrid, and more. Good afternoon, I'm Kristen Strakalaitis, filling in for Laura Harris. Welcome to Auto News Now. Coming up, more on those headlines for you, but first, our lead story. The state of Michigan is asking a court to deny Carvana's bid to prevent state regulators from suspending its operating license. But lawyers for Michigan's Secretary of State and Jocelyn Benson say the state was authorized to suspend the license and cited titling and registration issues. Carvana filed a lawsuit against Benson and is seeking a temporary restraining order to block the state from suspending or revoking Carvana's license. According to the state's filing, the suspension is not a final decision. Carvana has faced similar regulatory scrutiny in Illinois and elsewhere related to titling and registration issues. We've been following updates on the new EV tax credit rule. At issue is a requirement to limit a $7,500 consumer tax credit to electric vehicles built in North America. The rule penalizes foreign automakers, and now Hyundai is pressuring the U.S. to ease the EV tax credit. But it all depends on how the Biden administration chooses to interpret the law. The rule could leave Hyundai and some other foreign automakers at a disadvantage against EV makers eligible for the credit. Hyundai and the South Korean government are lobbying to loosen restrictions. You can read more on these stories in our newsletter, The Daily. To subscribe, go to the More section on our website and click Newsletters on the left side of the screen. There was a special guest at Automotive News. President of Audi of America, Daniel Wiseman, recently visited our headquarters to introduce himself and talk about the company's future plans. Daniel says now is the biggest transformation the automotive industry has ever seen. He says he is excited to be part of the change and a leader in the industry. When it comes to electrification, the company plans to launch all new vehicles as full electric by 2026.
To be the leading brand towards electrification, sustainability, to protect our planet for our kids and our grandchildren. I think that's something where we have a big responsibility in being part of a leading brand, progressive, sustainable mobility. I think that's exciting.
Now some sad news. 2 are dead after a small plane crashed at an Ohio dealership. The pilot and a second occupant were killed in the crash. No injuries were reported on the ground, but 12 to 15 vehicles were destroyed. The 1974 Beechcraft King Air E90 crashed into Pioneer Buick GMC's parking lot. The dealership is closed. When it comes to electrification, Honda has some big upgrades. For the first time ever, front-wheel drive will now be offered on the CR-V hybrid variant, called the Sport, and it will have a more advanced powertrain. The new hybrid system features a refined 2.0-liter Atkins cycle 4-cylinder engine, paired with 2 larger, more powerful electric motors. The engine sustained maximum speed increases from 86 miles per hour to 115 miles per hour, and output is 204 horsepower. The Sport Hybrid's starting price is just over $33,000. That's all we have today for Auto News Now. Thanks for watching. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at AutoNewsTV and online at autonews.com for updates from our reporters all day, every day. I'm Kristen Strakalaitis. Have a great night. See you next time.